Welcome back, everybody, and happy Monday to you all. Original forecast called for an above-average hurricane season this year, and while we've seen storms develop, no hurricanes have made landfall in the U.S. Meteorologist Freddy Vela is joining us now. And Freddy, what's happening with that? I've been wondering that as well because we've been covering those storms forming, but none have come so far as to go on to land.
Yeah, you know, we've seen plenty of storms developing overall.
Yeah.
So it is still an active season. It's just there's been a lot working against these storms actually making some type of landfall. And we did have one. I do want to clarify that we did have one out there, and that was a tropical storm. But Will is completely right. No hurricanes have made landfall in the U.S. Tropical storm Chantal was the last storm in any form, which was a tropical storm, to make landfall. We also had Tropical Storm Barry, and that one made landfall in Mexico. And we know what happened with that one and where it ended up going and how that affected us as we got into July. But everything else has been in the Atlantic. And if you notice, there is a clear steering pattern of where each and every one of these storms so far has gone. Even Chantal, of what's happened here, kind of veering up to the north and then kind of swinging out towards the northeast. And it's all what we call a Bermuda high. And this is one of the main steerers of the storms that we see. There's other things like a front, if that comes through, you can even see kind of the effects here. And if it's a strong enough front, that also kind of pushes a storm, and then it'll just ride the side of the front before it gets swept up again by that Bermuda high and then swings to the northeast. So as we look at U.S. landfall falling hurricanes over the past 5 years, let's say, you can see that overall it depends on the year. There's some years where we got a lot, such as 2024, and some years where we only got one, which is Idalia in 2023. And to be fair, 2022 actually had Fiona, which hit Puerto Rico, Ian, which made 2 landfalls, and then Nicole. So that gives you an idea that it's not consistent all the time. But the last time that we had a year without a U.S. hurricane landfall, that was 2015. There are a few other quiet years that we've had that didn't have U.S. hurricane landfalls: 2013, 2010, 2009, 2006, and 2002. So it's not super infrequent. It's just something that we don't see happen very often. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back home, and let's talk about what's happening right now across the area. Current temperatures still at 94 degrees. I was waiting for the sensor to update to see if that number would update, and as of now, it doesn't look like it. It looks like we're hitting about 94 degrees. It'll be interesting to see if we hit about 95 before we start to make our way down. The record high for today, by the way, is 97. If this were tomorrow, the 21st, that would actually, 94 would tie the record high of what we would normally see. So very interesting to see how we're kind of skirting all the records. We've only hit one, which was a few days ago, and it doesn't seem like we've so far gotten there just yet. Tomorrow, we're not hitting 94, I can tell you that. But we do have just a couple of clouds up in the sky. I'm going to zoom out a bit more because I want to show you the rest of the state of Texas. You can even see just a bit of what we're seeing right here, which is that next front. In fact, as we look at the current temperatures right now for the entire state, lots of 90s on here, but there's only 170, and that's in Amarillo, and that's thanks to the next front that's coming in. Our contours aren't working right now, and as you well know, there's a lot going on in the internet world, and this is one of the effects here, so we don't have the colors right on the map. But 75 Amarillo, and that's thanks to the next front. That front expected to arrive here tomorrow morning. So what do we anticipate? Well, that means Tuesday's highs not going to be as high as we were originally forecasting. Over the weekend, this front started making its movement a bit quicker. Because of that, our high for Tuesday only looking at about 88 degrees. We'll get plenty of cloud coverage as the front comes in, but once the front pushes through, I'm expecting clearer skies behind it, and then we're looking at temperatures kind of stabilizing out within the 88. So you might feel like a little bit of a drop, and then it goes right back up one more time. We won't make it in time to see us reach up to the 90s, but 87, that's not bad at all. We're still above average. Average, again, is about 81 degrees, but this is what gets me excited of what we could see. Rainfall totals over the next 7 days. This moved on me. It's okay, but you can see some of the color gradients here. That means we have a better chance of seeing some rainfall. That gets us all excited of what we could see. Now, this front expected Friday night going into Saturday, and as it gets closer, we're looking at enough moisture in the area that once we get the lift, we finally get some storms that could develop. So Friday night into Saturday, prepare for a chance of rainfall. That front expected to push through finally on Saturday itself. And then even as it comes through, we may have a few lingering showers that may stick around for Sunday and going into Monday as well. So really, who can complain about that? But then we look past that, 8 to 14 14-day rainfall outlook, drier than normal. That's not exciting. Normal rainfall around this time of year is about a bit more than 3/4 of an inch of rainfall. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 87 on Tuesday, 85 on Wednesday, 90 degrees on Thursday, 88 on Friday. We get a 50% chance of rainfall on Friday night. And then look at that temperature drop. Not a huge drop here, but it's the rain chances that get us excited.